Hey, what's up everybody? It is Kellen here from Starter Systems and welcome to another MX vs ATV Supercross Encore video, where today we are going to look at the two nationals on Squall Valley, nerve damage and jackknife, and I'll go ahead and do nerve damage first. We'll just do 3 lap-a-roonies and we'll do 3 laps on jackknife. Of course, we did the free ride video 2 weeks ago. Now you guys get to see the nationals, and in the upcoming videos that we'll do the Supercrosses so that you guys can see those as well. Whoop, here goes nothing though. Kind of excited to see what these nationals look like. I've not seen a single video about these tracks at all, so I really don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing, but we're gonna figure it out. I'm also playing on all-time mode, which who knows how that's going to bode for me. Oh my goodness. Pretty crazy track so far. I like when they do these tracks with the jumps being uneven and stuff like that. Like this section, this is really cool in my opinion, where you have to like find the smooth lines through and stuff like that. Because, I mean, let's face it, it's a national. It's not a Supercross track. We don't need to have just jump, jump, turn, jump, jump, turn, jump, jump, turn. Even though it's an arcade-type motocross video game. Pretty cool little track here so far, though. Oh, boy. I got a little triple here. This is a high-speed track and a high-speed off the track that I just did right there. Oh, now we got a rhythm section. Oh, almost got it. All the way to the top of this hill. This Squall Valley stuff is really cool though. I mean, you get these nationals and 2 Supercrosses with it, and also 2 waypoint races too, which I may do a video on, but I'm not sure yet. And the entire free world map for only $8, which might sound a little over the top for one map, but the game only being, I think, $30 on the Steam or something like that, so basically paying half for a full game-ish and then getting all this extra content to make it worth the while for the full game. And it looks like we've got 1 lap in the books already. Oh, a little bit short. Ugh, just killed all my drive. Trying to take a cheeky little look over my shoulder to see who's behind me. Might still be Cooper the Scooper Webb. Oh, that was lush. Really smooth through the rough stuff. And then again, I still don't really know what those twisty things are. But we're gonna have a good old time anyway, regardless of the twisty things not knowing what they are. They kind of look like awkwardly shaped windmills, maybe? Alright, looks like I found the flow of this track pretty easily. So we'll quad this, and then triple, double, and get the drive to go up the hill. Oh, it's just so many hills, so many, so many. This is a very, very high-speed track, though. No doubt about it. No bow to doubt it. Whoa, whoa, easy, guy. No need to crash. Sending it. Yeah. 146.55 was my lap time. So this next jump here, need to go a little bit with the preload to get over that. Oh my gosh, landed a little bit too sideways. Man, I am just blowing these guys out of the water too. Like 17 seconds in the lead. Come on, guys. I wanted a challenge. You're making this too easy for me. Man, I miss two-strokes. I wish that the premier class was still two-stroke classes. I saw on Vital they've been having David Bailey answer some questions for the fans of Vital, and he was saying how he's still kind of not really sure why the 500cc class went away, and like why it was decided that 450s would be a good alternative to 252 strokes if the 500cc class went away, because 450s are kind of crazy, and I think so too. I think 450s are a bit too much. Like, it's all about fast and the best speeds and stuff like that nowadays, but still I think 450s are they're just too much. Like, people are doing stuff too easy in rhythm sections and getting hurt and stuff like that. And while I'm not saying a 500cc would be the answer, it's still a two-stroke, and you still have to ride it a whole hell of a lot different than you would a 450 four-stroke. So interesting to hear Bailey's sentiments, as he's one of the people that I grew up kind of idolizing, as he was a broadcaster on Speed World on ESPN and stuff like that with Art Ekman when they covered Supercross as I was a youngin'. Supercross and motocross sometimes. So that was one of the nationals. I forget the name of it already. We'll move on to the next one, Jackknife. That was nerve damage. Now we'll do Jackknife. And again, I'll do 3 laps and just move right along into it. This one looks a lot more entertaining, a lot more crazy hills and big jumps and stuff like that than the first one. The first one seems like a high speed, kind of like the easy track. This one seems like it's going to be more of the hard track. Damn, somebody just ripped a gnarly hole shot from the outside. And we're through the first corner and up the first hill. Alright, this is already looking epic. Okay, where does the track even go? Alright. Go under some power lines here. And it kind of does a little switchback thing here. I'll try it outside. Through the Vermoto banners. Up to the top of Vermoto Hill. It's pretty cool. Oh man. This is crazy. Is that Stu leading? I can't really tell. Oh yeah, it is. It's James Stewart. Hey guy. What's going on? Oh, this is a left turn. That actually worked out that I scrubbed it or whipped whatever that way. This map is crazy. Look at how big some of these jumps are. Big ruts, long uphills and corners and stuff like that. Just a random turn halfway up a hill. Oh my gosh, what is this? What even is this huge downhill? And then a big uphill launch thing, and then another giant downhill. This is gnarly. Oh my gosh. Wow. This map is pretty cool. I like this map so far. 10 out of 10. Would play again so far. And barring the last few corners here being absolute trash, I don't think I'm going to be disappointed. A little whipper jump thing. Whipper tail jump thing. A little Race Tech double. Race Tech suspension, proud sponsor of Start Your Systems. And this is the finish line, and I am thoroughly enjoying this track. This is really cool. Huge, big jumps and stuff like that. Interesting, very interesting. I think this Squall Valley package is kind of worth the value, I must say. Even if you aren't a super big fan of this game, which I know some y'all folks out there are not. Still pretty cool to see that they're producing content and getting stuff done, and they have people supporting the game with all these different companies and stuff like that. So I'm gonna triple here, or try to. Still not get it, but close enough. I think that the future for MX gaming in reality is looking pretty bright. I think we're not going to see Rainbow Studios go away anytime in the near future. That's a factual thing, I think, as I can probably speak a little bit about that. But MXGP2 seems to have a lot of potential, even though it's not perfect there yet. It's a really good visual game, as is this. This is a really good visual game too. Nice visuals compared to Sim, which everybody basically compares to Minecraft, which is rightfully so. It's pretty old. That was a sick looking whip. That was really cool. But these games look awesome. They're lacking in the physics department a little bit. But I think if they get the kinks sorted out, it'll look and feel really good. And we're gonna not far from now, I think we're just gonna run into the next great MX game by chance. Like one of these companies is gonna get it right. Either Milestone in Italy or Rainbow Studios here in Phoenix. They're gonna figure it out. And there's always still like MX Bikes, which is a brand new kind of like simulator game that is still in development and getting better and better each time I play it, I think. And Sim is always there for all the diehards. So, but it's cool that we still get to have games coming out at all, because remember, there was a time that Rainbow was gone and we weren't going to have any new NBA series, and Milestone stepped up pretty soon after that, but it seemed like we weren't going to have any new games in the motocross world for a long time, besides for Sim and games like that were kind of like third-party stuff and not made by big video game companies like a Rainbow or a Milestone. So I'm just happy to see that there's content being produced at all. Even if it's a little rough around the edges, they're getting somewhere with it. And I think that's crucially important for the MX gaming industry, to be able to put content out like this and get people into the series again and stuff like that. Because while this game does have a lot of kinks and things wrong with it, like as you can see, I'm still playing it just fine and getting through all the jumps just fine. So a casual player that picks it up will probably think it's a little bit frustrating at first that everything doesn't work right, but just from a casual player standpoint, they'll think that this game's pretty cool and hope to see more in the future, which is all we can hope for out of these series at this point. Oh, another big whip. Oh, nice. Just pulled it back too. Oh my gosh. I feel like these whips are starting to come around too. I don't know if they did a physics update or not, but like I feel like the whips are starting to look a lot better in this game. Like, let's see if I can get a nice good cheeky whip here. It was a little bit off kilter, but you get my point. They're starting to look pretty good. It's not the end of the world. This isn't the worst game. Calm down, calm your titties. So this has been the two nationals on Squall Valley. The one I keep forgetting, Nerve Damage and Jackknife. And I like Jackknife better, but both tracks are pretty sick. So if you guys like this video, please bung it a like, hit us with your comments, questions, or concerns, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we'll be happy to see you guys on the next edition of any of our videos. So long for now.